Hey traders, John Howell here. I want to do just an update for you on the markets. And also I want to share with you the one thing that I believe that is going to be the hardest thing for you to do over the next 5 years or more in your trading career. But if you can start to master this one thing, I promise you, you have the odds of just crushing it. And I'll share that with you in today's video. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to give you a market update and then I'll get straight into that one thing. I've been thinking about that quite a bit today and actually speaking to my private clients and stuff like that as well. So let's actually start off with the good old gold and silver, and I'll get into the other markets just around the globe. So right now, looking at, if I just bring up the blank charts when it comes to gold right now. Firstly, when it comes to this gold chart here, you can see how that we're still really stuck in this sort of right now on a short-term basis anyway. We're really stuck in this sort of tight triangle pattern. And there's a major resistance around this level through here, as you can see. So that's the reason why gold right now is having a lot of problems at the 1820 level, is because it's got a lot of resistance through here. But if we can start to, which I believe we will, if we can start to get like a little, this today here, we could start to get that to push up like that and get above this resistance here. Once we get above this resistance, then the next resistance is up here around that 1900 level. As you can see, that's that next resistance over here. So once gold starts to break through this sort of strong resistance, once we break, we could see quite a nice move to the upside. And once we get to the 1900 level, if I just bring everything up the screen here for a minute, once we get back up to the 1900 level, and let me just do this here. All right. Actually, that's where my stop is, by the way. If you want to know, I recently bought some futures. I recently got into some mining stocks, and also got back into gold as well too. So I've got a massive long-term gold position, but I also just recently bought some futures. So I put my money on my fees, guys. I'm in, right? But my stop is actually quite tight, so I'm only risking real small. If I get stopped out, I'm risking 2% on my account. But if this works out, that could be a 20 to 40, maybe 50% on my account by the time that things finishes. Anyway, that's just the way I like to get trades like that, and that's one of the biggest keys to my success. Is that I don't get successful trades all the time, and sometimes I go through periods where I'm having 2 and 3 and 4 losses in a row. But guess what? When I have a 5% loss, a 20% loss, a 15% loss, 140% profit, you see that? Right, so I can have a horrible win-loss ratio, which most of the time I don't, but even if I'm trading shit, as long as I keep the good trade management going there, that's one of the biggest keys to your success there, is that when you know your trade is not working for you, get out fast and just jump into something else. One of the biggest things for you, okay? So you can see we're at this sort of this major sort of resistance level here around that level. Once we actually do break up here, then we're as I said before, we definitely do have this top line here. Is that, remember, that's that channel there. So if we have where is that line? Where is that thing? Where is it? Jeez. All right, I'm gonna do that again. I'm not gonna. All right, there we go. From there to there. Okay, cool. So we can see that where we're at right now. So once we break above this gold level through here and we start to race up, we're probably going to race up towards this resistance level here. But if we do break up above here, this is going to create that V bottom action for us. V bottom through there, right? Big V bottom. And so once we get this V bottom action, once we can start to break up here, and if we can do that, we're probably likely then start to break out like that. And then we're probably likely to start to see a pretty big strong move, because this whole energy force that's being built right now, you can see how the market's been squeezing up. All right, and so as you know, what happens when you hold that? What happens when you hold that nozzle? You know the water nozzle. Hold the water nozzle down. What happens if my dad's a barge. No, but actually I love my dad. But when I was young, I was like, Dad, where's the nozzle? Where's the nozzle for the garden hose? And he's like, oh, just water. Just don't worry about the nozzle, right? Just let the water flow out of the hose. I'm like, all right. So I go water the grass, I water the garden, right? And guess what? And then suddenly I put my finger over it, and suddenly it squeezes out. guess what? I think someone's about to put the finger over it. So let's go have a look. So let's go have a look at silver. Silver, quick little update on silver, and it's really, really, really weird. Guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think is going on. Because gold looks like it's about to put the finger over it. And I think someone's about to drop the bomb on silver. Looks like silver's about to have a bit of a flash crash or something here. It's like, it's not looking good, right? Because we've got a strong move down. We've got a very, very, very weak move up here. So silver not looking good. Silver no good, right? Silver are no good. Silver go drop the bomb. Drop the bomb on silver. Down to 20. Maybe, I don't know. I'm actually, by the way, guys, I'm actually in silver, but I have most of you guys know, I've always had a very long-term silver. I got into silver back down here. If you guys want to know, down here, that's where I actually got into silver, and I've been holding ever since. So I'm with you guys. If you're in silver, I'm with you. I actually want silver to go up, but actually, I don't even want silver to go up. I'm really confident that even if we do get the flashy crashy, right, down to 20, that come 2023 and then tell me where silver is, right? You'll probably see that triple digit silver, triple digit silver. It's like, John, are you serious? Triple digit silver? Yeah, at least all-time new highs. Really? I don't know. Maybe it might be 12 too. So we'll just see about that. Okay, but I'm in silver too. Okay, as I said before, I'm in long-term position gold as well too, and I just recently bought a futures position on gold. So this little false breakout slingshot pattern, if it does work out, guess what? Oh, I'm in the money. And if it doesn't work out, guess what? 2% risk on my account, all good. If it does work out, my account's probably going to be up probably 20, maybe 40% by the time this trade has been done and dusted. I like that, right? Probably a 20% profit to a 2% risk. Give me that risk to reward ratio every day. So go to the GDX now. And you can see on this GDX, we're still stuck in this overall sort of what a bit of okay. Do you know when you're about to say something and you have two thoughts coming into your mind at the exact same time? Have you guys? And then so I went to say channel, then I went to say trend line at the same time. Trend line. I went to say channel and trend line. The triangle pattern. It wasn't either of those. It was actually just a triangle pattern. It's squeezing up here, okay? And guess what? Someone's about to put the finger over the nozzle. And if it is up, guess what? Someone's about to put the finger over the nozzle. So we're looking at that. But on the very absolute, really, real short term here, when it looks like the GDX, that's the reason why we're having a lot of resistance here. You can see this whole $33 level here, okay? Round that level through there. See that level through there? Round that level through there. We have, indeed, a major support. Look at that resistance. So that's why we're having a lot of problems right now. If we can get back above this trenolol, Actually, guys, leave that comment. Leave that word in the chat box below. Who can spell that word? Trenolol. That's a channel and a trend line all in one. Trenolol. Leave a comment below. Let me see if you can spell that. I have no idea. All right. First one that gets a cookie. So if we break back above 30, that's where this one's probably going to be pretty good here. So looking at the GDXJ though, but look what's happened here. Yes, we're at this level of resistance. Let me take this off the screen here, but you can see how we're definitely sort of squeezing up into this level here. We had a run up, a pullback, a little higher low, and then a nice big up bar. Look what's happening here. We're definitely holding around about this 50% of this bar here, which is really strong. Notice this here, right? Now again, guys, I'm zooming in really close here, okay? So you can see this whole resistance level through here, and which is around 50% of this big bar, okay, is actually being quite, you see all this resistance back here on these days. These are daily bars. Big up, look at here. Now it's actually holding, and now we opened and we ran up, and we actually had just a little bit more of a volume increase as well too. So maybe we're about to pop to the upside and start to see this thing go for a nice move. And that resistance line there, 43, is also back here at this support line here. So once we break above there, then we could just, someone put the finger over the hose. Look at the SIL. By the way, guys, I'm actually already in the GDXJ, and I'm in SIL as well too. But again, small risk in my account. I could be wrong. So always protect yourself. Rule number 1, protect yourself. If the trade goes wrong, what's going on? Protect yourself. Because anything can happen. Like today, right? Like today, I got out of a trade today for a loss, and it's just like, man, I didn't expect that to happen. But hey, small risk in my account. Moving on. Look what's happening here. Same sort of thing, right? Same sort of thing. So what I mean by the same sort of thing is that we definitely had this sort of resistance line coming down through to here somewhere. And look what happened here. Really, really, really. Now we're zooming right in, right? We're zooming right close in. And you can see how that on a short-term basis, we had this support level here. Look at this support. All the support, once it broke down, came back up, came back down. Look at all the support now. 1, 2, 3 here, and then we had a big up bar. So now we've had a big up bar. Look at this here. This sort of around about 50% of this bar. Look what's happening here. All right, resistance, resistance, resistance. Came back up. Find support, and we're just hovering around this level here right now. So there's probably a really good chance that this little false breakout to the downside is indeed just that, and we're probably likely to continue to see a nice move up out of the SIL. And SILJ, pretty much sort of the same thing. Once again, you can see how the move down from there, and then we can see how it came back up, came back down, a higher low, and away we go. So that's what's happening through there, guys. Once again, the thing is that if we do start to break below this level here, like on this SIL, if we start to get like a down bar like that, and if we start to like if we start, especially like a close, if we start to get a close below both these levels here, that's going to be really bad for the downside. And if we get that, then it's going to we're likely to see a bit of a flush down. So if that happens, I'm going to be out of the market as quickly as possible, because I definitely don't want to be part of it. If that happens, then there's no finger over the hose. It's probably the finger over the hose, and it's probably going to go down. So absolute short term there. So anyway, guys, so the number one thing, guys, that I truly believe that's let me talk about the thing I was talking about at the start, which is the number one thing. It's like, John, what do you want, man? Like, man, just slow down when you're talking, all right? Slow down. All right, cool. Now back to the markets. The number one thing that I truly believe for you guys in a lot of these markets, not all the time, right? And it's not called for all the time, is to be in positions and to be able to have the ability to be patient in and also patient out. Let me explain what I mean here. When I'm out of the markets and I'm not actually in a position, I need to be patient out, waiting for setups to come to me, to appear. So I need to be patient out, right? So for example, I was patient out in the silver mining stocks. I wasn't in the silver mining stocks and all that sort of stuff. I wasn't in a futures gold trade and so on and so forth, right? I haven't been for a long time. I've been in some longer term positions, but not those markets. So I had to be what? I had to be patient out for months and months and months to wait for a good probability setup to get in. And then so I had to be patient out waiting. One of the hardest things that I find for most traders is that they have a problem being patient out, and when there's no trades. That's always the hardest thing, because if there's no trades for a whole week, so some of my private clients has been no trades for a whole month. Now, not lately, but throughout the year, it's pretty quiet. So patient out. Then once you see a high probability setup, like for me, for example, I see SIL, and this SIL. For example, SIL. I see SIL being this move down the bottom here, right? This run down the bottom here is a false breakout. We're probably likely to start to see a slingshot move. We may have already started the slingshot move, okay? The slingshot move doesn't mean it's going to go up every day, but false breakout, and we're now likely to start to see a very nice move back to the upside, and we're probably likely to make our way back, all the way back up to the top up here, up at 49. We're probably likely to do that, okay? So that's a high probability, but guess what? I was patient out, waiting for this to happen on SIL, and it took many months. Now, I'm patient out, but now I'm in a position on the SIL, as an example, and I have my long-term targets. In fact, my ultimate target for this here is up there at 60. So that's actually my target up there. My risk is if it breaks below these lines, that's my risk, and my target is at 60. In fact, it's probably a lot higher than that because this is a long-term play. But anyway, if that's my target up there at 60, it may take 6 months, may take 12 months, it may not even get there. My first target is 50, okay? Let's just use the first target at 50 up there, around the 50 level. I know that firstly, I had to be patient out waiting for that. This is where you are going to make so much money. Listen to here, guys, okay? I promise you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Whether it's a trading system or a good sort of investing type of play like I got here on the SIL. It's not a trading setup. It's just more like an investing play. Being patient out, waiting for these setups. Then when you're in, being patient in the market and allow it to do its thing and not getting emotional. Because if I squeeze my charts up through here, and let me bring this chart up. Let me open this chart up a bit more. Who knows how this is going to happen? And what I mean by patient in is that this may go up like this for a bit. It may do that. And then we may get a bit of a pullback like that. Oh my goodness, it's pulling back. Oh my goodness. And then suddenly it does that. And then it might go up a bit like that, right? Actually, it won't do that, but yeah, right? It might start to go up like this. And then it might go up like that. Then we might get a bit of pullback. And then we might go up like that. And then we might get a bit of a sideways movement, right? So patient out. Okay, beautiful. I have a beautiful, nice high probability setup. Now I need to be patient in as this thing unfolds. But also, I need to know where my exit point to know when this thing is now need to be no longer. I'm not patient with my exit for a stop loss, okay? If the market goes like that, I need to be out because the pattern is no longer working anymore. I'm working on hope, guesswork, and all that other stuff that I shouldn't be working on. This is a false breakout slingshot pattern plan for me. And if it is a stop loss, then I know exactly what I'm risking, so I'm not risking too much. But as long as that doesn't happen, I need to be if this thing unfolds, I need to be patient in as the thing unfolds, and that's how you're likely to capitalize on big trends. See, Bitcoin didn't go from 10,000 to 65,000 in one day. It actually took around 6 months for that to happen. So that was 6 months. What is that? Right? What is that? That's roughly around what? What is that? I'm just using the calculator here. Roughly 30 days in a month times, say, 6 months. That's 180 days, right? Some of you guys get so impatient about 1 or 2 days in the market. Oh my goodness. All right, and you get so emotional that you're stopping yourself from seeing the big picture. Okay, guys? So please, this is something really important. Doesn't matter what you're doing in the market. Patient out, waiting for that amazing setup to appear. And then once you're in it, be patient in it with a good plan, knowing that you could be out really quickly for a loss. But as long as that loss doesn't get hit, be patient and allow that thing to happen. And don't get so emotionally tied to the ups and downs and the swings that's going to come with it. Because the more you can be emotionally calm as things unfold, and if this does unfold like this, the more emotionally calm, then 12 months from now, you're probably looking back saying, oh man, why did I get so upset? Why did I get out there? Oh my goodness, my fear. You know, how many times, guys, have you been in the trade, you've gotten out because of the fear, and then it runs on for profit? It happens all the time. Guess what? I probably have 5,000 cupboards with XL t-shirts with that lesson on there. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps you out. But actually put in the comment section below, patient in and patient out. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.